sorry that it was not beating on YouTube and that I beat it over on Twitch. But the reason being is that YouTube made a mistake and accidentally banned me from live streaming.
With my sister, Anne.
They thought that
she loved that infernal game.
With my daughter when we was playing wrestling.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Then
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
I'm gonna see if I can clip some
I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Put them on here.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
But I want to come back to YouTube.
Revelio.
I got me about to play this. I'm not gonna play that long because I kind of have surprise for my daughter.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Pointless little minigame every time we have to learn a spell.
You're getting it. Ready to actually
it.
try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Where is it? Is this one?
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a Levioso.
Did I really add Levioso to the stupid?
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I thought when I typed it, oh my god, sometimes when you hold it, it still cancels it out. Oh my god. Oh shit, I haven't heard it 3 times.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's the thing.
1921.
Alright, what am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? What's going on in the world map? Nothing's going on in the world map. What's going on in this? Go right to the man. Traveling, traveling, traveling. Oh my lord. Just checking my mic level. Mic level. Hi. Da 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 dum dum. Yeah. You can hear me now.
Revelio.
Damn it, she's down here. Wait. Where the fuck is she at? Is she down here somewhere? Yep.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, entirely by accident. If ever, I would like to suggest to you how to find it by
Rebellion.
past that little wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. Opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on these.
Incendio.
Excellent work.
Where'd they go?
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
I waited for you
Is that
here for ages.
Goodness.
Perhaps you were assigned a
my
human to
old
look for
school bag? I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear, can't you keep it down?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Interesting.
Accio.
You probably shouldn't just keep drinking.
Revelio.
Oh, boy, you're looking at me.
Levioso.
You have 100 and what?
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
No, y'all can go. Go have a little date with her. I'm sure she'll love her. I'm all good. I have fun. I'll let you.
Okay, I love your face way more.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not that. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
That's funny.
Revelio.
Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Well, I think that's kind of the point.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in there. Accio. Revelio.
That wasn't fully into that spot though.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Damn it, how did I get to stop doing the Levioso?
Incendio. Accio.
Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this a student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to
Why am I
focus
to
on
make
what
that
you
face?
need.
That was a weird ass face my dude just made. Alright.
Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I piped it. Watch, the room's changing. Huh? When's mommy gonna come home? I'm not sure.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the...
Alright. That's kind of cool.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk...
I gotta be at level 18. Maybe not. Increase spell damage, well. Yeah, I kinda like that code too. I'll keep it for right now.
Valuable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, how do you use this in encountering? The room might not provide everything you need on its own. Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Kind of cool. Actually, that is cool. I'm gonna set this one. This one is nice. That black does not look black. That is the same color as that one. That was a fraud. There's a phone in.
Well done.
No, not.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of it?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, corner, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
How do I... How do I go about deleting something that I placed in the room in the wrong spot? I want it right there. How do I move? Huh.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed all the prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Huh. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Yes, yes I do. Hold on a second. Yeah, it hurt. Crap, Puck, look at the statue I just made. Super huge. Now I can make it really small too. You're cold. There are a lot of things right now, huh? Dang it. Alright, well you gotta wait. Yeah, talking about you're bored. Oh.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Oh, that's how you do it. Cool. Be gone. What? Give me what? I don't know about that. Oops.
Do you have the moonstone?
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Wall decorations.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Yes.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Holy crap.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering. Customize it.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes.
What can I customize with the altering spell?
Alteration allows you to change the appearance of items you've conjured. You can change color, pattern, or style.
How do I use the altering spell?
Simply aim your wand at a conjured item that you would like to customize and cast the altering spell as I showed you. You can change an item's appearance in a number of ways, as well as move the item around the room.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Oops. Oh, I like the dream.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at Your space might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Interesting.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I won't.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
But all the other parts are on Twitch. So what happened was I was playing Prince of Persia, and I was enjoying that on YouTube, and then they banned me for. They thought I wasn't streaming with my daughter when we was playing wrestling, and we was, and now I'm back. What's your problem? What? What you complaining about? What's the matter?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I was hoping to see you.
I was hoping to.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spanning talked more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and you'll need to bring the book.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry. Coughed off some gross shit. Gotta spin it.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Hey. Sorry, I was trying to do some shit on Cash App.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
I want to get the one that I... What is it doing? I get to show up all of them.
There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is Mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Hey, little baby. Go change your clothes. So we can go. You'll see.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
No, me and you about to go.
Revelio.
It might be.
For me? Do we need an Uber?
No, we're gonna walk there.
Far?
It's not that far. I just have to check her square. No, you don't gotta put boots on it.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio.
No, you don't need boots, baby. No, you don't need boots. And no, you can wear pipes. You can wear shoes. And you damn, I was about to say something else. And you might need pants because it might be cold. It might be cold in there.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
So very weak.
Would that you all wielded that power for good.
I don't know what they did to piss them off, but they did something and they attacked the shit out of them.
Revelio.
I see. I see it's barely dirty. But Pipes, you need socks. That's one thing. We're about to walk. We're about to walk.
Treadwell's guardian. Well, this is almost too easy.
Oh, what?
Are you listening to me? Listen to me. We're not gonna go. Okay? You're gonna find out when we're going. That's a surprise. But you gotta listen. You gotta go get socks on. Because we gotta walk there.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Collection updated fangs 3. I don't know what that means. Oh, there's a whole pack of wolves right here, though. That's not good.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
There's a mooncat. What do you do a mooncat?
Incendio. Levioso.
What do you do with that? Why am I even attacking it? I don't say, it don't really seem like the type I gotta attack.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. These rocks have seen better days.
I can only find medium ones and long ones.
Okay, try to find some,
Little ones I can't find them.
alright, pipes.
These were the only ones I found.
Pipes. See if you can find me some type of stretchy pants just in case it rains. Yeah, find you some type of pants.
Type of pants?
Type of pants.
Revelio.
Because we're gonna be walking and it's been raining today, so.
How do you like being hunted? We repay blood with blood. You can do better than that.
Wait, what?
I don't put pants on the list.
No, hi.
That means this hoodie is going in because it might be cold on us. Did you say that? See?
Pipes.
You can put pants.
No, it's too hot. Listen, I gotta see what the temperature is. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Incendio.
This isn't a
Accio.
You're back for more.
Levioso. Taste of your medicine.
Stay down.
Nothing, hold on. I'm gonna help you.